What happened? Oh, okay. We froze a bit. Good, no, not good morning. Good afternoon. Sorry we skipped last week for the soul healing journey. But this week we're back on life on week 5 of the soul healing journey. This week we're actually talking about chapter 5. This is you. And we want to define your own definition of happiness. The reason why I think this chapter is so important is because we've talked to so many people that whenever they come to us, they're struggling to get the things that they want. For instance, there are clients who are like, hey, I want to make X amount of money. I want to be a multimillionaire. Um, I want to close certain amount of escrows. I want to manifest a house, a condo. Um, but when we asked them, why do you want those stuff? They said, so I can provide for my family, so I can spend more time with my family, so I can be there for my family, so I can make my family happy. So it's an automated kind of thinking pattern of, oh, if I become a millionaire, if I have that beautiful home, if I make X amount of money, then I can spend time with my family. Then I can have fun with my family. Then I can enjoy my life. Then my question is, then why don't you just spend time with your family right now? Why don't you just do the things that makes you feel most joyful right now? And the thing is, people keep chasing the happiness that they think will bring them the happiness. And then they forget what's truly important to them. And they forget to look at, is that even their happiness? Okay. So if your happiness is about right now, let's say, okay, if I travel around the world, I have a successful business, I make X amount of money, then that's my happiness. Great, that's awesome. But what if there's also other parts of you that you have a different definition of what happiness means to you? When I first started doing this journaling on myself, when I was really digging deep into understanding what is it that I want, if I don't care about, what I should be doing, if I don't care about what the world tells me how my happiness should look like, how does happiness look like to me? And until I asked that question, I didn't even realize I didn't know what happiness looked like to me because I spend the majority of my life thinking that if I just make it to the top, that's my happiness. Right? I mean, look at these successful people. They're happy, right? I mean, they should be. They have a lot of money. So, but when I really sat down with myself and asked these questions to define my own definition of happiness, I realized, wow, my happiness is not what I think it is at all. Like, has nothing to do with about making money, becoming a successful coach, and none of that. My own true happiness is literally just have time to spend with my family, have time to learn about gardening, to sit on the beach and have campfire and just chat with like-minded friends. Like, it's just that simple. There was no making money involved. There's no like I have to coach certain amount of people to help certain amount of people. Like, no, like I find that happiness from within me, and those are so easy to do. I just go spend time with my daughter, with Jonathan, or I just really spend some time doing art. That's what I'm really passionate about too. We're going to the beach now. We live literally 15 minutes from the beach, and we have campfire with our friends. They go every Saturday. And so it's all achievable, and I just have to allow myself to own those happiness. That's mine. And once you realize, wow, my happiness is actually a lot simpler than I thought, do more of those. Because when you're happy, the universe will bring you more stuff into your life to help you become even more happy, for you to be even more happy about.
Yeah. Now, don't mistake or misinterpret this as don't make money.
No, no, no. That's not what I'm
Right.
saying at all.
Right. We're
No.
not saying that. It doesn't mean like quit your job and just, whatever, live life randomly. But it is about taking the time to discover what is truly making you happy. That can, because it all starts from within, and focus on doing things and being happy, feeling happy first, right? Because so many, just like Bridget said, so many people have this like, oh, once I make this much money, then I'll be happy, or once I get the car, or once I get the house, or once I whatever. I call it the once this, then that, right? Once this, then I'll be happy. Well, if you want all those things, what if you just focused on feeling happy now? And could you be happy without those things? Because really, is what's the car and the house and all that stuff going to bring you? Oh, quality time with my family. Oh, cool experiences and conversations with friends. Oh, well, if that's what's important, then just do that now, hanging out in nature. But also doing things, yeah, money is part of our society, and to allow yourself to do the things that you want, and what you'll find is as you do that, the money will just come in.
Mm-hmm.
However, even if you're just at a job that you maybe don't love, but you enjoy, like you might have different opportunities show up. So that's the whole point of what we're saying.
There's a lot of people who struggle feeling positive because they have been bombarded with their own negative thoughts. And part of our observation has been those negative thoughts come from, yes, a lot of things, but one of the major things is you haven't been able to take the time to take care of you, to do the things that show yourself care and love. When you care for yourself, truly take the time to care for you and love you and do the things that fuels you and gives you joy and happiness, you don't need to think positive because you naturally feel positive. You naturally feel happy. And when you think and feel happy, everything around you starts to change. You really start attracting and allowing more of those abundance, opportunities, connections into your life. This is the power of your own mind. It starts with loving you, it starts with taking care of you, it starts with appreciating and spending time with you. Okay, that's the key to everything. Now, but for you to want to take care of you, just like when you first met a boyfriend and girlfriend, you will want to know everything about them. What makes them happy, what makes them unhappy. So you give them what they need and want. So you make them feel special. And I'm gonna invite you to do that with yourself. Like imagine you're meeting yourself for the first time. You're being curious. Oh my God, how am I supposed to take care of Bridget? I want to know everything about her. What makes her happy? What's important to her? What makes her feel her heart warms up, feels all happy and warm inside. Now, this is what all these questions are about, okay? Is to get to know you. Now, the first question of the week is it's very simple, but it takes time to dig out the true answers. What do joy and happiness mean to you? It's as simple as that. Now, there's probably some answers coming from, oh, it means spending time with family, traveling around the world. And I invite you to spend longer time to keep writing everything down until you feel, oh, I really wrote everything down for me. That these are the what happiness mean to me, because to me when I wrote down could be my happiness could be as simple as I just sit in my backyard with a cup of coffee and my jazz music. That in itself makes me really happy. Or that when Nyla comes and tell me how much she loves me, that makes me really happy. Or after I cook, Jonathan comes and hug me from the back and say thank you. That makes me really happy. Or really, like today, I said something, the client received it and got an aha moment. Those are bigger happiness. Okay. So there's all areas, different aspects of your happiness. And it could be sometimes your happiness has absolutely nothing to do with what the world says you should be doing. People say work hard, make money, that will bring you happiness. And maybe your happiness could be doing nothing, could be hanging out with friends, could be playing video games. Even that is okay. Okay. So define your own definition of what joy and happiness mean to you. That is the number one question. Number two, I so love this question because when I was trying to do this exercise, it really brought back a lot of memories for me. And that just fills my heart with warmness and reminds me what's truly important to me. And so once you realize what's truly important to you, you allow yourself to put more focus on that if you choose to. Okay, so here are just the reminders. Reflect on this question. What were some of the happiest moments and experiences in your life? What did those moments and experiences mean to you? What did they mean to you? Did it mean that, let's say, when I wrote these out, when I did this exercise, some of the happiest moments when we were laying on the bed, Jonathan and I and Niall were all hugging together. That was one of my biggest and happiest moment. Like logically, I would think, oh, my happiest moment would be like when I make six-figure income like for 6 months. No, that did not cross my mind at all. My happiest moments are when we're all together. And that means to me that I am whole, I'm complete, I'm living my dream. I have a family that I wanted as a child, and now I have it. And I'm loved, that I'm cared for, that I'm appreciated. That's what it means to me. Okay, so what were some of your happiest moments? As you do these exercises, you will realize that a lot of your attention and focus has been on something that you think is important, but is actually in reality is less important. What's most important is what's already around you, that you already have them here. But you think you need to do other things to keep this, but you already have it. Just go and enjoy it. Go and love and appreciate it. Okay? Cherish the moment. Now, third question. What makes you feel excited about life? And I think that's another clue for you to go, oh, wow. Let's say, I'm just saying, if you're in a job or in a position where it doesn't bring you a lot of joy, but if you realize what are some of the things that makes you feel excited, then start finding ways or give yourself the permission to find opportunities to do more of those. It doesn't have to be complicated. I'm just giving an example. Let's say right now you're at a job that you don't really like, but what makes you feel very excited is to help coach people or to help people feel happier. And it doesn't necessarily mean like right now we have to build a coaching business. Boom, boom, boom. That's it, done. Like, oh my God, I have to do this and that. Like when you think about all these steps, you already just like, oh, I can't do it. But what is the one thing you can do that gets you closer to experience that excitement? Or maybe it's just doing art. Or maybe it's just like going online, searching for certain products to sell. Maybe that's your passion. Really is making money. Go and do that. Make more money. I don't know. But whatever is true and unique to you is yours. And this whole process for you to realize that, oh, that's my happiness. That's what makes me happy. Own it, appreciate it, and allow yourself to experience it. Even just a little bit. And then you never know, maybe just by taking the first step, that first step leads to the second step and then the third step. You don't know, but you have to allow yourself. If you go, oh, this is what excites me about life, but it takes too much work, but I need this money. You're already rejecting yourself before you even get started. Ask yourself this question. Wow, this is what makes me excited. What is one thing I can do right now to get myself closer to that experience? Okay, and that's it. Okay, fourth question. What are some of the things you can do right now to bring more joy, happiness, and excitement in your life? So I guess I just asked that question in a different way earlier. Yep. Yeah, right now. This is important. I know for a fact that 99.99% of people do a lot of things to provide for other people, to make a better future, yet they're not taking the time to enjoy the present moment. They're trying to think, oh, over there, future is better. No. Future won't be better if you don't even enjoy here. Because your future is going to be another here. And so if you want to enjoy your future, learn to enjoy here and the now. So take the steps right now. What are some of the things you can do right now to bring more of those joy, happiness, and excitement into your life right now. Okay? Again, future won't be happier if you're not happy here. Okay? You're just gonna bring the same feeling and experience to the future and then thinking another future will be happier. Okay? Last but not least, last question of this week. I love this question. What do you want to get out of life? Meaning, by the end of your life, you'll be able to look back into your life and go, yep, I got what I came here for. And I think this question is so important because this is literally at the end of your life. When you look back into your life, what will make you feel so proud, so happy, so a feeling of like, yeah, I had a fucking ride. Yes, I lived the life I wanted. If you want to be in the future, be in the, like right now, imagine you're at your deathbed looking back. Now, in your deathbed looking back right now with everything that you're doing, like imagine if you were to die tomorrow and you have been spending all your time worrying, hustling, grinding, but you realize what's most important to you is really just telling the people you love, I love you. And just really spending quality time with them. What if that's most important to you? Yeah, these are cheesy talk. Yeah, but what if that is your truth? We honestly won't know our truth until we're at the point. And worst point, now I want to say worst point, the end will be on our deathbed. That's where we start to review our life and start reviewing it now so you don't have to review it later and realize, oh my gosh, I missed this. I wish I could have done more of this. But the reason why I want you to ask this question of like, what do you want to get out of life? Literally, let's say this is the question that we ask our clients all the time when they have a session with us. What do you want to get out of this call? By the end of this call, what would you like to feel? By the end of your life, what would you like to feel about you, about your life, about yourself? What would you like to feel about you? And then look back right now. Is what you're doing helping you feel that way about you? Okay? These are deep questions, but I think will be very helpful. All right? And if you want to get a copy of this whole soul healing journal, I will put the link below on this comment section. Feel free to get your own copy to follow along. And if there are just some stubborn like feelings, emotions, or just things that it's been lingering for a long time, you've worked on it, but it's still there, and you just like extra help, feel free to reach out and let us know. And we can let you know if we can help. And if not, we'll give you other resources where that can help you. All right?
Cool.
Have a beautiful, oh, that was a moth. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and enjoy your own version of happiness and not the happiness that's what other people say you should have.
Bye.
Bye.